and we're back with the third part for the mansion. So in this part, we're going to be placing the sides for the building. So to begin with, you just want to come behind the far left hand block, where we're going to place 21 blocks back. And directly on top of the row we just placed, you just want to come across to the far right hand block, where we're going to place one more sandstone block. Then on the left hand side of this, just leaving a 2 block space and just adding another 2 sandstone blocks. But for the rest of this row, we're just going to be carrying on with the same pattern all the way across. So again, just leaving a 2 block space every time, and after that, just adding 2 blocks. So there you go, that's all of them placed. Now for all the rows we placed a sandstone block on top of, you can just extend them up another 7 blocks. So all the rows we're extending up should be 9 blocks in height overall. So there you go, that's all of our rows extended up. Now for the top 3 rows, we're just going to place our sandstone all the way across. So again, just doing this for the top 3 rows. So that's the bottom row placed. Now to just add another 2 on top. For the side of the building, it is going to be broken down into 3 sections, but we have just finished off the lower half of the first 3 sections. So we're now going to come across to the right hand side and just repeat exactly what we just did. But again, to start off with, you can just place 21 blocks out. The next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be placing our sandstone blocks on top of this row. So again, to begin with, just coming to the bottom left hand corner and just adding one sandstone block. Then for the rest of this row, just alternating by placing your sandstone and leaving a 2 block space. But once you've done that, for all of the rows we placed our sandstone on top of, you can just extend them up to the same height as the sandstone on the front of the building. But after you have done this, you just need to place your sandstone across the top 3 rows. So that's the right hand side done. Now coming back over to the left. And on the left hand side, we're just going to come behind the bottom left hand corner, where we're just going to place 3 blocks out. And same as before, you can just extend them all up to the same height as the sandstone next to this. After this, we're just going to repeat this on the right hand side. So again, coming behind the far right hand block and just placing 3 blocks back. Next, you can just extend them up. As you may have noticed, I am going slightly quicker for this side, as all we're doing is again mirroring what we've done on the left. The next section we're going to be placing is going to be the centre section. So coming back over to the left and coming to the bottom left hand corner of the last section we just placed, you can just place 17 more blocks back. And again, directly on top of this row, we're just going to come to the far right hand block, and here you just want to place 2 sandstone blocks out. Then leaving a 3 block space, just placing another 2 blocks. So for the rest of this section, we're just going to carry on and repeat this pattern all the way across. So again, just carrying on by leaving a 3 block space, then placing 2 blocks. Afterwards, just extending the rows we placed our sandstone on top of, up by another 7 blocks. But next, instead of extending across the top 3 rows, you can go ahead and extend across the top 2 rows. But the last thing we need to do before we move back over to the right hand side is we just need to place a sandstone block in the top left and top right hand corner for all of the windows in this section. And that's this side done. After we sleep, we're just going to be doing the same on the opposite side. So to begin with, coming to the bottom right hand corner and just extending 17 blocks out. Then on top of this, we're going to place 4 lots of 2 sandstone blocks. So starting from the far left hand corner and just placing your first 2 blocks. Again, just leaving a 3 block space after this and just carrying on by adding another 2 blocks. But for the rest of this section, just carrying on with the same pattern. Then we can go ahead and extend them all up. But afterwards, same as before, just extending across the top 2 rows and placing your corner blocks in all of the windows. Now to just add our corner blocks. So there you go, that's the right hand side done. Now coming back over to the left, we're again going to be placing 4 blocks out, but this time you want to come to the left hand side of the far left hand block. So again here we're just going to place 4 blocks out. Afterwards, you can go ahead and extend them all up. But now for the right hand side, you can just do exactly the same. So again, placing 4 blocks out and just extend them all up. So now that we've done that, we can start on the last of our 3 sections. And for this section, it is going to be identical to the first section we placed. But to start off with, we're just going to come to the bottom right hand corner, where we're just going to place 21 blocks out. And as we have before, just coming directly on top, where in the bottom right hand corner, just placing 1 sandstone block. Then a 2 block space next to this, and another 2 sandstone blocks. So as we did previously, you can now continue this pattern all the way across. After this, just extending all of the rows up another 7 blocks. Next, just extending your sandstone across the top 3 rows. So that's the first of our 3 rows. Now to just do the 2 directly on top. Now that we've done that, we can fly across to the right hand side and just mirror what we've done on the left. So again, to begin with, from the bottom left hand corner, just placing 21 blocks out. And on top of this, we just need to place our sandstone pillars. So again, just placing your 1 block of sandstone in the corner. And after that, just alternating between your 2 block space and placing your 2 sandstone blocks. But as you might have guessed, after we sleep, we're just going to extend up all of the rows we placed our sandstone on top of. Next, for the top 3 rows, just extending across your sandstone. So there you go, we've now got the bottom half of the sides of our building. The next thing we're going to be doing is we're just going to be extending across our spruce wood stairs all the way along the sides of the mansion. So for this, you just need to begin by coming to the front left hand corner and just extending 1 block out to begin with. And behind this, all the way across the top row for the sides of the mansion, you just need to extend your spruce wood stairs all the way along. So that's the left hand side done. Now coming over to the right hand side and just doing exactly the same. Again for this, just starting out by placing one block out. And then just extending it all the way back. After you've done this, again on the sides, we're going to extend our sandstone up by one more row. So we are effectively doing what we did for the front, as again we will be copying the windows underneath, but also just to let you know, we will be doing that in the next part. Now to just do the same on the right hand side. There you go, that's that bit done. The last thing we're going to be doing for this part is we're just going to be filling in all of our windows with our glass panes. To finish off then, just adding our windows for the right hand side. And that's the last thing we're going to do for this part. In the next part, we'll be finishing off the sides of the mansion, and we'll also be starting on the back as well. So if you did want to do a little bit extra between parts, you can go ahead and finish off the sides of the mansion, as all we'll be starting off with in the next part is just mirroring what we did underneath directly on top. So same as what we did for the front.